So I want to go ahead and kind of show you guys how the unboxing is with this, because it's easy to unbox. They just got a piece of tape at the bottom. I tore my phone case all to pieces trying to, because I didn't pay attention to how they had it to unbox. But if you look in here, it's really nice. You've got a little information pack here. Exclamation point. I guess that means they want you to read it. So, safety precautions. Talks to you about charging. So you actually have instructions in here. So I appreciate the fact that there's instructions in here. I think that's nice to have. Most things anymore don't have any instructions with them, and they appear to be pretty thorough instructions. The one thing I'll say is they do use a proprietary charging cable. I had to get a cable kit. It's got a USB on the end of it, and you can see when we pull this out. So this is quality machined aluminum. So in the instructions, remove backing, pressing in the remount, the mount until you hear a click. Don't force it. Press firmly, hold it for 30 seconds. Doesn't mention anything about cleaning with alcohol or anything like that prior to. So let's pull this snap cap out. And let's see if I even needed a charging cable, because on their website I felt like I needed one. I know why I got one, because this is a USB-C. My motorcycle's got a USB-A port on it. And they also include the hex head wrench, and you also have some rubber adapters for different size bars. So that's good. So they've got a 1-inch, and then they've got spacers for 1 1/8, and then spacers for 7/8. So there, we got it. I can't bear to put this on here without cleaning this with alcohol. So I'm just going to clean this part off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I put the little custom clip on here and held it in place for 30 seconds like they recommend, and now I'm getting ready to mount it on the bike. I'm doing this just like you guys would do, and so I'm using their tools. I'm just trying to see, you know, how good this is. This is one other thing that I got. I'll show you in just a few minutes, but I bought a kit. You don't have to, but they had a deal running, so I bought a kit. But what you need to do is just pull it apart like this, twist it, and so there's multiple different positions. You'll take your hex head, and I'm going to loosen this bolt up. So these bars are kind of fat, so looks like I'm going to need the larger, let me put those wire ties there, the larger spacers. Okay, all right, that's good. It's got a hinge on it. So I'm going to take the 1 1/8. You can see here, if you look right in here, you can see the indentations, and you got the same indentations on these spacers. So we'll put those in there. Make sure you use the right, or the same size. Don't get them mixed up, and use a 1 inch and a 1 1/8 or something like that. So I'm going to put it over here on the left side. My bar has this crossbar here at the clamp, and so I can't put it in the center, but I honestly wanted it over here on this side so I could easily reach my key, because I'm right-handed and I'll typically be turning it off, so I'm going to slide it over as much as I can. They pre-installed thread locker on here, so that's good. So my recommendation clearly is you need to make sure that you've got it in the position that you want it to be before you mount it. So check your position out. Right here on my bike is where the USB port is. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in, because this is the charging mount. So we're plugged in. Mount, pull my wire up. Connections look good. It looks like there's some a little waterproof seal on there. So I don't think we need to worry about water infiltration. So, and now I'm going to play around with it. Then I'll tighten this up and that'll take care of that slop. But I'm going to play around with it and see where I want my phone to be. And you can see here you've also got different adjustments there to where you can change the angle. So one of the things that attracted me to this mount is it's aluminum, it's got a great look to it, it's machined really nicely, and the other options out there, I really didn't like the look of it. I didn't like the blue on it and the little flimsy plastic thing. So if you look right here, you've got push buttons on the side, and so those push buttons will release your phone. And you also got the magnetic grip. So just like that, I've never used this thing before. My phone's locked on and then it comes off. This is the case. Again, really high quality case. This is their Gnar case. You can see the rubber. It's really, I like this case. I had a better than the one that I had before, and I really researched a lot of cases, and but this one just has a good feel to it. You can see the little knurling pattern around there. The buttons are nice, and it's just got a soft feel to it. But let me go ahead and get this adjusted, and then we'll talk about overall review. Okay, so while I was taking it apart to get my phone adjusted, I wanted to kind of highlight while I had it apart where you could see the anti-vibration mechanism. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little rubber nubs in here, and you can see, hopefully you can see how that articulates. So I expect vibration to be at a minimum with this, and you can also see all the adjustments that you have in here, and so you can like do a precise adjustment on where exactly you want your phone to be. And again, I'll show you how quick and easy this is. I've never operated this thing before. I'm just putting it on, but it goes on like that and just pull it off like that. So I struggled with that a little bit, but getting better. But and you can see, man, there is like that is all that movement is from the vibration dampers. So that is not slopped in the unit at all. That is just the vibration dampers. So you can tell that this thing is going to really keep your phone's camera safe. So we'll see how it goes. So I've got the camera with me, and I thought, why not go ahead and test the mount out, because I'm getting ready to go do some other stuff. And so we're just going to give it a quick rundown. I've got some, you see I've got some bumps over here, some whoops. So we're going to go ahead and give this Peak Designs moto mount a little test to see if it shakes off. So we'll see if the phone survives. I gotta be honest, I'm a little impressed right now, because I was expecting that the phone on the ball mount, kind of what most people call a ram mount, would move around, but my phone stayed exactly where it was when I started. So pretty impressive so far. So if you guys are interested in an option instead of the quad lock, I think is what it's called, look into Peak Designs. They got a lot of different products.